I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Ali, Conor, both level.
Speaking of Conor, is this marketing on Conor's behalf? The video of him partying? Is he?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. You know, he opened a bar out there.
But is he like, I'm going to leak a video in my bar? It seems it could be controlled, right? It's in my bar. I'm partying. I'm with my people. Everything is. And then it comes out. Now Chandler's like, oh, maybe he's not taking this that serious. Maybe I could take my foot off the gas. I'm just. Or is this he's actually not taking it serious?
I will tell you this, and I don't ever like to compare people to Muhammad Ali, because to me, he's the fucking, you know, and fuck what he did in fighting, just as a human, what that guy accomplished, right? But I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Ali, Conor, both level when it comes to mental warfare.
Conor, do you know what wrestling is?
I can rest my balls on your forehead.
Yeah, I know. So.
Really?
The two best of all time when it comes to mental warfare.
That's why it just seems so.
Wait, break that down. I want to watch.
Like
so Muhammad Ali.
Wait, Ali would get it.
If you look back,
I know Ali, but I wonder why.
If you look back at Ali and you look at what he did to George Foreman in Africa, you look at what he did to Joe Frazier. I mean, throughout his entire fucking career, Joe Frazier fucking hated Muhammad Ali so fucking badly. You know, he'd show up at his camp outside and fucking do all this shit. He would predict rounds. He would
I mean, you can call him Uncle Tom.
He would come up with fucking incredible poems and sayings and things that he would do.
What's gonna happen when you meet Smoking Joe? And I said, Joe's gonna come out smoking, and I ain't gonna be joking. I'll be pecking and a poking, pouring water on his smoking. Then this might shock and amaze you, but I will destroy Joe Frazier.
And then you look at Conor McGregor. He's picked rounds. He's fucking, I mean, the mental warfare that this guy had on so many of his fighters.
Oh, Aldo wanted to tear his head off going into that fight.
100%.
I'm your father. I'm your daddy, eh? Call me Jose Senior.
When I saw him, when I see him, I just remember about Scooby-Doo.
Tell him I'm his daddy.
Tell him I'm his daddy. I really don't care. Like, he can talk whatever he wants, and I'll continue to be the champion.
He said, tell him he's his daddy.
My father raised me like this, like a man.
Tell him I am his daddy.
Ele tá falando, ele é o seu pai.
Nunca vai ser.
Sit on my lap.
And he would make these guys play into his game, get into their heads, fucking embarrass them, and you know, outwit them in every way, shape, and form. The Eddie Alvarez fight going into Madison Square Garden, you know, he is literally at Ali's level.
Break that ego up. You shall meet the get
And when you see a video like him at the club leading up to a fight, do you get upset seeing that?
Or is it part of the warfare?
I think he trusts
at the end
the
of the day,
warfare.
I'm in a place right now with like the Conor McGregors and the Jon Joneses where, you know, they've sort of laid the foundation of their legacy and what they have, and they've made a shitload of money. And it's at the point now where when these guys do show up and fight, it's fun. It's fun when they show up and fight, but the greatest fight, listen, I'm going to say it right here, right now, the greatest fighter to ever live, ever, is fucking Jon Jones. When you look at, Jon Jones has never lost a fight.
UFC and boxing, or just UFC?
Ever.
Wow.
Because when you really think about fighting, put two guys in a room and who fucking comes out? Jon Jones walks out of that fucking room every time. And, you know, it's almost like, you know, when you see Jon on camera, and if you were in here talking to Jon Jones, it's almost uncomfortable for him.
I had this crazy thing that I would do where I would party 1 week before every fight. And I did it throughout my whole career. And this was stupid, but it was this mental crutch that I had. I literally would, 1 week before every fight, I would go out and I would get blacked out wasted. And my logic was, if this guy were to beat me somehow, I can look myself in the mirror and say that, well, I lost because I got hammered the week before the fight.
To do this shit. But Jon Jones beats the fuck out of people, right?
You know I would absolutely kill you if you ever did something like that,
You
right?
could never kill me.
Oh, I bet you I could.
And when you talk about truly, right now, in Islam, I love you, Islam, and everything, The fact that Jon Jones is number 2 on the pound for pound list is fucking, it just goes to show how fucking stupid the media votes on that.
Yeah.
Then it just goes to show you that they have no fucking idea. They know nothing about this fucking sport. Jon Jones has never lost a fight ever. And when you talk about what it really means to be pound for pound, you know, Volkanovski moved up and it was a very fucking close fight the first time. Jon Jones moved up and absolutely fucking decimated the greatest heavyweight that was out there right now. He doesn't go for that fucking armbar. He beats Francis Ngannou and becomes the heavyweight champion. Jon Jones walked through him like it was fucking nothing. And when you really think about what pound for pound means, Jon Jones is the pound for pound best.
Hey, are you still there?